हेलो बच्चों, आज हम ऑन इक्वेलिटी ये चैप्टर डिक्टेट करने वाले हैं। तो चलो एक नज़र पेजेस पर डालते हैं। इसमें टोटल 4 क्वेश्चंस है। तो चलो क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 से स्टार्ट करते हैं। इन अ डेमोक्रेसी why is universal adult franchise important? Why is universal adult franchise important? Answer: in a democracy, the universal adult franchise is important because of the following reasons. Number 1, democracy is the government of the people. Democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Number 2, every adult, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, region, sex, the rich or poor background, is allowed to vote. Full stop. This is called a universal adult franchise. Number 3, the concept of the universal adult franchise is based on equality. Next, in a democracy, every citizen is equal. In a democracy, every citizen is equal. Question number 2. Reread the box on Article 15. Reread the box Article 15 and state two ways in which this article addresses inequality. Answer: two ways in which Article 15 addresses inequality is: number 1, it states that all citizens can access public places like shops, public restaurants, hotels, and places of public entertainment, and places of public entertainment, etc. Full stop. No one can be denied. No one can be denied entry based on religion, race, caste, sex, place of birth, or gender. Full stop. Number 2, it explicitly says that it explicitly 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 says that all people regardless of their background are entitled to utilize wells, tanks, bathing ghats, highways, and public resorts that are maintained in whole or in part by state funds or are allocated to the general public's use. Allocated, ALLOCATED, allocated to the general public's use. Question number 3. What do you understand by the term? All persons are equal before the law? All persons are equal before the law. Why do you think it is important in democracy? Why do you think it is important in democracy? Question mark. Answer. The term all persons are equal before the law. All persons are equal before the law means that every citizen irrespective of caste, religion, race, place of birth, or gender is entitled to all the constitutional rights and freedom without being discriminated against. Full stop. It is a founding aspect of democracy. That ensures that the government will take care of the needs of all the citizens of the country. Full stop. It will safeguard the interest of people. It will safeguard the interests of people and ensure that all have access to public resources. all have access to public resources. Full stop. Question number 4. The Government of India passed the Disabilities Act in 1995. The Government of India passed the Question number 4. The Government of India passed the Disabilities Act in 1995. Full stop. This law states that persons with disabilities have equal rights and the government should make possible their full participation in society. Government should make possible their full participation in society. Full stop. The government has to provide free education and integrate children with disabilities into mainstream schools. Full stop. This law also states that all public places, including buildings, schools, etc., should be accessible and provided with ramps. Look at the photograph and think about the boy who is being carried down the stairs. Look at the photograph and think about the boy who is being carried down the stairs. Full stop. Do you think the above law is being implemented in his case? Do you think the above law is implemented in his case? Question mark. What needs to be done? What needs to be done to make the building more accessible for him? To make the building more accessible for him? Question mark. How would his being carried down the stairs affect his dignity as well as his safety? Question mark. Answer. No, the Disabilities Act is not being followed in the picture shown. No, the Disabilities Act is not being followed in the picture shown. Full stop. This is a violation of Article 15. This is a violation of Article 15 because as per the article, physically disabled persons should be able to access public public places. Full stop. Buildings must be accessible. Buildings must be accessible. Have proper ramps. Have proper ramps and other required measures. And other required measures. Full stop. The way the boy is being carried down. The way the boy is being carried down the stairs. Carried down the stairs is unsafe. Full stop. Carrying the wheelchair might result in imbalance and cause physical injury to the boy. Full stop. Moreover, it affects his dignity as he becomes dependent on others for mobility. Full stop. Paragraph change. This charity based approach will have a negative impact on the boy's mind and will impact his sense of independence. Full stop. It is important to address these needs and replace the charity model with a rights-based approach. That is, all persons should have an equal share of use of the public resources. Full stop. The government should ensure that people with disabilities are also able to access public resources with ease. And here is the end of the chapter. So if you like it, share it and subscribe the channel for more new videos. Thanks for watching.